So hello students, welcome to mathematics class. So as we have started new chapter, that is chapter number 11, trigonometry. So in our previous class we have discussed the definition and also we have discussed the Pythagoras theorem, that is Pythagoras formula, and after that we have discussed about the trigonometric ratios and just we have started do this, isn't it? So we have started do this. So in that do this we have completed first problem. So let us do second question. Question number 2 in do this. Okay students, so what he had given in question number 2? So he had given in a triangle XYZ. So here we are having a right angle triangle XYZ. Okay, so what he had given? He had given triangle X, Y, Z. Okay, triangle X, Y, Z. Angle Y is 90 degree. So 90 degree is at angle Y. Y is equals to 90 degree. So here it means this is Y. So let us take this as X, Y, and this as Z. So where is the right angle? Right angle is at exactly Y. So this is exactly 90 degree. Okay, right angle is at Y. So XZ again he had given XZ is equals to 17. XZ is equals to 17. Okay, XZ is equals to 17 meters. Similarly, he had given YZ value. YZ is equals to 15 meters. That is centimeters. He had given 15 centimeters. Okay, so what he had given angle Y, right angle. XZ is equals to 17 meters and YZ he had given as 15 centimeters. Then find. Then he asked you to find. We need to find. Okay. We need to find first one, that is sin S. Second one cos Z. Cos Z, and similarly third point, that is tan X. So these are the things we have to find here. Okay students, so now let us come to the point. So here, as you know, here we are having in meter and here we are having in centimeters. So first we have to convert this meter in terms of centimeters. How we can convert 1 meter? You already know about this. 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters, am I right? So how much 17 meter will become? So 17 meter is equals to 17 into 100 centimeter. Why 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters? So I am multiplying this with 100. Okay, so it will become 1700. So this XZ value will become 1700 centimeters. So here we have XZ value as 1700 centimeters. Okay, similarly YZ value here we have 15 centimeters, YZ value as 15 centimeters. Now what we need to find first? We need to find sin. This is XY. By how we are finding this? By using Pythagoras formula, isn't it? So let me draw this diagram small so that I can solve for the Pythagoras formula. Okay, this is X, this is Y, and this is Z. Here we have 90 degree. This value we have got 1700, and this is equals to 15 centimeters. Okay, so first we need to find XY value by using Pythagoras formula. So what do we know? Hypotenuse square is equals to, we know here two sides he had given. We need to find one more side. How we can find? By using Pythagoras formula. So hypotenuse square is equals to adjacent square plus opposite square, isn't it? Hypotenuse square is equals to adjacent square plus opposite square. So here we'll write this. Okay. So adjacent square plus opposite square. So hypotenuse value he had given as 1700. So 1700 whole square is equals to adjacent square. So how we can say exactly opposite to 90 degree? This is hypotenuse side, the side which is exactly opposite to acute angle. So where is acute angle? First he had asked at sin x. So because of that reason we are taking acute angle here. So it will become opposite, and similarly this will become adjacent side. Am I right? So opposite side is 15 centimeters, adjacent we don't know, xy square plus opposite we have here as 15 whole square. If I multiply this 17 whole square, okay, 17 into 17, 7 7s are 49, 7 1s are 7, 8 9 10 11. Am I right? 7 7s are 49, 7 1s are 7, 8 9 10 11, 1 7s are 7 and 1 1s are 1, 9 8 2. How much we have got here? 289. So here 2 zeros will be converting into 4 zeros. So 1 2 3 4 zeros. Okay, so similarly here we have got 289 4 zeros. Minus plus 15 square comes here, minus 15 square. So 15 square 225. 15 into 15, 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5 6 7, 1 5s are 5, 1 1s are 1, 5 12 2. Here we'll get 225. Okay, 225 is equals to x y whole square. Okay students, now we are just subtracting these both. Actually I think there is some printing mistake in the textbook. Okay, so I think this is in centimeter only, but as if it is a printing mistake also, the way is the same how we can do, how we can find the solution. So let us do these only. So if I subtract 289 4 zeros, okay, so I'll be getting minus 225, 10 minus 5 5, here 9 minus 2 I'll be getting 7, 9 minus 2 7, here I'll be getting 9 8 8 2. Okay, 2 4 6 7. So we have got 2 8 8 9 7 7 5. So how we can find the factors? Okay, by using square method you can find the, that is by finding the prime factors you can find the value. Okay, I think it is a printing mistake. So let us take 17 only here. Okay, there is a printing mistake in the textbook in the place of meter directly. So this is, we are not converting this into centimeters, we are just writing it in meters only. Okay, you can see here. So directly hypotenuse I am taking 17, 17 square is equals to adjacent xy square. So before problem, if you can take the prime factors, you can find the value. So plus opposite, how much is the opposite side here? 15 whole square. Okay, 17 square already we have got. How much? See here, 17 into 17, 7 7s are 49, 7 1s are 7, 8 9 10 11, 1 7s are 7, 1 1s are 1, 9 8 2, 289 we have got here. So here we have got 289 is equals to xy square plus 15 into 15 we have got 225. Let us check 15 into 15. 1 5s are 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5 6 7, 1 5s are 5, 1 1s are 1. So 5, here I'll get 12. So here 225 we have got here. So 15 into 15 we have got 225 plus 225 comes here, it will become minus 225. So xy square is equals to 289 minus 225. If I subtract xy square is equals to how much I'll get? Okay, 289 minus 225. 9 minus 5 will get 4. 8 minus 2 will be getting 6, isn't it? 9 minus 5 will be getting 4 and 8 minus 2 will be getting 6. Here will be getting 0. So 64. How can I write 64? Can I convert this into form of squares? Yes, absolutely. xy square is equals to 64. This can be written as 8 square. So xy whole square is equals to 8 square. On comparing, what directly will get? Xy is equals to 8. Isn't it? Xy is equals to 8. We can take centimeters. So I am converting this into, so here there is a small printing mistake here. So in the place of meter you just take centimeters. Okay. So this is how we have got the value of this adjacent. What we have got this 8 centimeters. Now coming to the substitution. So finding first one, sine. What do we know about sine? Sine x is equals to opposite side divided by hypotenuse side, trigonometric ratio of sine. Okay, so what is the opposite side here? We have 15 divided by 17 divided by 17. Am I right? 15 divided by 17. And similarly coming to next part, so here he had given this value. Now coming to second one, that is cos z. First we are finding tan x. Why we are finding tan x? As the angle is at x, acute angle, but here the angle is at z. So first we will be finding tan x. So let us find first tan x. As the acute angle is same, tan x is equals to opposite side divided by adjacent side. How much we have opposite side? 15 divided by 8. 15 divided by 8. Okay, similarly now coming to cos z. So second one is cos z. So where do we have the acute angle? We have acute angle at z. It means that we have to remove from here acute angle and we have to take at z. If I take acute angle at z, so you can see here these opposite and adjacent will change. The values will be same. The length of the sides will be same, but the names will be changing. So here this will become opposite and this will become adjacent. Why? As I am taking acute angle at z, the side which is opposite to acute angle z, it will become opposite side, and adjacent to z will become adjacent side. Listen carefully, the values won't be changing. Here we can't remove this 15 and we can keep here, and we can't remove this 8 and keep here. The value is not changing. Why? Length of the sides will be same. The length of the side will be same, but only the names are changing depending upon the acute angle. Okay, so how much we have got? Cos z is equals to, what do we know? What is the cos z? Trigonometric ratio of cos z, that is cos theta. So cos z is equals to, we know, adjacent side divided by hypotenuse side. So what is adjacent side here? Adjacent side is 15 and hypotenuse side is 17. So here we got 15 divided by 17. Hope you all understood. Okay, so this is how we will find the trigonometric ratios when he gives two sides. Okay, two sides, and we will find first the third side by using Pythagoras formula, and at last we will substitute and find the trigonometric ratios. So this is the way how we will find the remaining trigonometric ratios depending upon the given triangle. Okay, right angle triangle. So this is how we have completed question number 2 from Do This. Okay students, now coming to question number 3. You can see question number 3. Page number is 278. Question number 3. In Do This, in a triangle PQR with right angle is at Q. So here we are having given triangle PQR. Where is the right angle? Right angle is at Q. So Q is equals to 90 degree. Angle Q is equals to 90 degree. Okay, angle P is X. The value of angle P is X. So angle P is equals to X. He had given. Similarly PQ. he had given PQ is equals to 7 centimeters and QR is equals to given as 24 centimeters. Okay, so what do we need to find? We need to find first one, we need to find the value of sin x, and similarly second one we need to find the value of cos x. First we need to find sin x and next we need to find cos x. So PQ 7 centimeter, QR is 24 centimeter. Okay, so triangle is PQR, right angle is at Q. So let us draw the triangle here. Okay, so here we are taking a right angle triangle. So right angle triangle, what? PQR, right angle is at Q. So here we have right angle Q, exactly 90 degree. So this is P and this is, as we have taken Q as a right angle triangle, Q is a right angled, and here we have PQ, and at last we will get the vertices as R vertex. Okay, so right angle is at Q here. So here you can see angle P is the value of x, it means angle P, this value is x. So acute angle is given as at P. Acute angle is at P. So that is represented in form of x. Okay, so as you all know, opposite to this 90 degree, the side is hypotenuse side. Opposite to this acute angle, given acute angle, this side is opposite side, and at last adjacent to this side is adjacent side, isn't it? So now what the values he had given PQ as 7 centimeters, PQ is equals to 7 centimeters adjacent side. Similarly QR he had given as 24. So where is QR? So this is the QR. How much he had given? 24 centimeters. So first we need to find this side, and then we need to find sin x and cos x. You know what is sin x? What is the trigonometric ratio of sin x? Okay, what is the ratio? Sin x is equals to opposite side divided by hypotenuse side. Okay, now coming to cos x. Okay, what is the cos x? Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse side. Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse side. So let us start. Okay, so as we know here, we know opposite and adjacent. Am I right? We don't know hypotenuse. So for finding sin x and cos x, we required compulsorily hypotenuse side also. So here we don't know hypotenuse side. So how we can find? By using Pythagoras formula. So what is the Pythagoras formula? Hypotenuse square is equals to adjacent square plus opposite square. Am I right? So what is hypotenuse here? We don't know. So that is, we are writing PR whole square is equals to, what do we know here? Adjacent is PQ, that is 7 centimeters, 7 whole square plus, okay, opposite side is QR, that is 24 whole square. Okay, now PR whole square is equals to 7 7s are 49 plus 24 into 24. If I multiply 24 into 24, 24 into 24, 4 4s are 16. Am I right? 4 2s are 8 plus 1 9. 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4 6. 8 8 16 17. How much we have got here? 576. So here 576 we will get. Okay, so similarly again PR's whole square is equals to, if I add this both, 576 plus 49. Okay, now adding this both, 9 plus 6 15, 7 8 9 10 level 12, 5 plus 1 6, so 625. So here we need to convert this 625 into perfect square. So how we can convert? Easiest form, See here 625. If I take the prime factors, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 fives are 25. Am I right? 5 ones are 5, 1 is remained here. 5 twos are 10, 2 is remained here. 5 fives are 25. Again 5 table, 5 twos are 10 I'll get here. Again 2 carry, 5 fives are 25. Again I can take 5 fives are, again I'll get 5 ones are. So what is the perfect square? 5 into 5, 5 into 5. So 5 fives are 25 into 25, we'll get 25 whole square. So hope you all understood. Okay, so PR square is equals to, I can write 25 whole square. Now on comparing, as powers are same, bases are also equal. Okay, so PR is equals to, directly we'll get 25 centimeters. So this value we have got here as hypotenuse side, we have got 25 centimeters. Now converting this opposite by hypotenuse, what is opposite here? Opposite is QR divided by PR, hypotenuse PR. In this cos, what do we have? Adjacent. Adjacent is what? PQ divided by hypotenuse PR. Now substituting the values, directly we will get. So sin x will get QR. What is QR here? QR 20, opposite 24. So 24 divided by 25. And similarly, when I take cos x PQ. What is PQ? PQ divided by PR. So PQ is 7 and PR is 25. So 7 divided by 25. So by this we have got like this trigonometric ratios. Okay, so this is how we can find the trigonometric ratios when he had given any two sides of a right angle triangle. So what he did, he gave two sides of the right angle triangle, adjacent and opposite. First what we did, we completed, we have found the third side of the right angle triangle by using Pythagoras formula, isn't it? After that what we did, we have just converted this trigonometric, converted the statement in a form of trigonometric ratio. Sin x, we know opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite side we have got 24 and hypotenuse we have got 25. We have just substituted that. Okay, again cos x, we know adjacent divided by hypotenuse. What is adjacent? 7 divided by hypotenuse is 25. So like this we are just converting into trigonometric ratios. Hope you all understood. Okay, so this is how we will find the trigonometric ratios when two sides are given. It is very easy. So whole exercise 1 is based upon the same thing. Okay, in exercise 1 this whole thing is based upon the same thing. Okay, if every question is based upon the same thing. Okay students, so hope you all understood. Let us try this. You can see here, try this. Here we have try this. After this, do this question. Here we have one more question, that is try this. Same page number we have. Try this here. So the question is, in a right angled triangle ABC, so here he had given right angle triangle ABC. This symbol represents a triangle. Okay students, this symbol represents a triangle. So here, as we are discussing about right angle triangle, we are just taking that. Okay, right angle triangle ABC, right angle is at C. So angle C is equals to 90 degree. Why? Right angle is at C. Next, what he had given BC plus CA. BC plus CA is equals to 23 centimeters. And similarly, BC minus CA is equals to, he had given 7 centimeters. What we need to find? We need to find sin A and tan B. It means that first we have to take acute angle at A and next we have to take acute angle at B. Okay, so remember this thing. Okay students, now coming to the point. So first we need to find sin A, and next we need to find tan B. Okay, so here we have right angle triangle as he had given in the statement. So this is the right angle triangle ABC, ABC. Why I am taking C here only? Why? Because he had mentioned that angle C is equals to 90 degree. It means that right angle is at angle C. So first we have to take acute angle where? At A. So here we are taking acute angle first. So this is the 90 degree right angle. Okay, opposite to this is the hypotenuse side. Okay, and adjacent to this side, opposite to this side, acute angle, opposite to this acute angle, opposite side, and adjacent to this acute angle, here it is adjacent. Okay, so hypotenuse, opposite and adjacent side here we have got. Similarly, now what he had given, depending upon the situation, we have to take. We don't have the exact one single side here. You can see, do I have? He says that BC plus CA, BC and CA, whenever we add these both, we get 23, and whenever we subtract these both, we are getting 7. So for that, what we need to do? First we need to convert that. Okay, first we need to find the single side. So what we are doing? So let us assume this as equation 1 and this as equation number 2. So here what we will do, adding equation 1 and equation 2. So directly we will add these both the equation. Why? Plus and minus, it will become cancel. So we are just doing vertical method of addition. So here BC plus CA is equals to 23 and BC minus CA is equals to 7. Okay students, hope you all understood why we are adding these both. Why? Because we have two terms here in the left hand side. So these two terms are respectively same. So to remove or to eliminate one single term, we are just adding this both. So plus CA minus CA will become cancel. BC plus BC will get to 2BC. Similarly, that is equals to 23 plus 7, I will be getting 30. Am I right? 23 plus 7, I will be getting 30. So if I simplify this, how much I will get? So I will get 2 into BC is equals to 30. 2 is multiplying here. If it goes here, it will divide. So BC is equals to 30 divided by 2. 2 ones are, 2 15s are. So BC is equals to, have got 15 centimeters. So here we have got BC value as 15 centimeters. So BC opposite side is equals to, we have got 15 centimeters. Okay, 15 centimeters. Now coming to finding another side, that is CA. How we can find? Directly we will substitute. As we know the value of BC we have got here, we will substitute in any one of these equation, either in equation 1 or equation number 2. Here I am substituting in equation 1. So substitute BC is equals to 15 in equation number 1. Why? So that we will be getting another CA value. Okay, so BC 15 plus CA is equals to 23 we have here, plus 15 comes here, additive inverse of plus 15 is minus 15. So CA is equals to 23 minus 15. So if I remove 23 minus 15, I will be getting 8. Am I right or wrong? 8 centimeters. Isn't it? 8 centimeters. How? 23 minus 15 will be getting 8 centimeters. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We have got 8 centimeters here. Okay, so here CA, what is CA? This is the CA value. This value we have got 8 centimeters. Okay, hope you all understood. Till here, anyone having doubt? Okay, so what we did here, we have directly added this by using vertical method. Why? Here we are having two terms, here also we are having two terms, respectively the both are same. Because of that reason, linear equation in two variables, same we are doing for this. Okay, so vertical method of addition, cancelling, adding, Substituting, we will be getting BC 15 and CA